And all right, there we go. Welcome everybody to part 11. I can't even show with my fingers because we've broken the double digits, y'all. Welcome everyone to part 11 of building the Lego SS United States live right here on YouTube. And I've already got a bunch of chats in here. Welcome back, RMS Titanic. I remember you from last stream. Thank you for being back here. Millie, as always, welcome in here within the first. How long have we been streaming? First 1.5 minutes. As always, very impressive, Millie. Can we get some W's in the chats for the most W moderator of all time, Millie, right here? Anyway, today will be a pretty big day of building the SS United States. So last week, the main objective was to completely cover the funnel, which we did accomplish, as well as building the top deck just behind the funnel. Add a couple more lifeboats. Sadly, we can't do any more lifeboats today because I'm out of slopes again. So that's not great. Separate bricklink order will have to be made for that. Another huge focal point of last week's stream was, of course, constructing the radar mast, which is still sort of incomplete because it has the white wedges on it. Like, come on, it's just plain inaccuracy. So I'll probably have to order some gray 2.5x6 wedges to replace those, along with the slopes, and also another piece which I want to add to this little area, the top area of the radar masts, because I mean, for now there's just a little 1x1 tile there, but it looks kind of ugly right there, all that negative space there. So I'm going to order a piece that will actually fit in there perfectly, which should come with everything else in that order. And sad news. Oh no! I'm sorry to hear that, RMS Titanic. You failed? What did you fail at? Oh, you mean the SS United States you were trying to build last time? Well, that's unfortunate. Well, I hope you can find a way to get more bricks, because, I mean, that'd be awesome to see how it would look like. So, well, I mean, when you're working with a certain piece range, it's hard to make things look good, but there's a way. Sometimes it is impossible, but other times it's just... But anyways, let us dive right into the goals for today's stream. So, main goals will be building and constructing the second funnel for the SS United States. We've already built the first one, I think 2 months ago. I think maybe sometime in April. Can't exactly remember. If anyone in here can go back and look at the streams for me, that'd be actually very helpful to know when I built that funnel, because I honestly don't remember. But yeah, we will be building the second funnel today and hopefully integrating it. We'll also be extending the hull, obviously, to accommodate the funnel, because right now there's not much space in it at all. And also, I wanted to discuss with you guys the design of the king post, which I said we would do in like part 3 or 4 when we were building the forecastle, but I never got to because I didn't have the right pieces. And off camera, I did try my best to design some. They're on the SS United States right now. I'll show them to you guys when I turn the camera around. But hopefully we can discuss what you guys think of my king post design that I made. So, actually, yeah, let's get right into that right away. So I'm going to flip the camera around. Also, guys, forgive me if the tripod decides to suddenly slip at any point during this stream, because I think when I went to film The Day Out with Thomas at Strasbourg a couple weeks ago, it was in the rain, and some of the joints of this tripod got kind of rusty. So it's very, very hard to use at the moment. You built the first funnel on part 7? Thanks, Millie. Thanks for letting me know, because I was curious, because I honestly don't even remember when I did that. And part 7 was in May, yeah. So, dang, May was only 2 months ago. That's crazy, bro. Anyways, onto the king posts. Now these are not final, obviously, because I mean look at them, they're brown and they have random pink cylinders on them as well. But right now they're sort of like rough drafts, placeholders, if you will. I'm just trying to finalize the actual design of them so I could order and easily reproduce more of them, order the parts for them and easily reproduce them is what I meant, in the correct colors. Because if you're familiar with the SS United States, she did not have just one pair of king posts. She actually had three. Two on the forecastle, and one pair of two on the forecastle, and then two pairs of two on the poop deck on the stern. So I'll need quite a few of these. I definitely do not have enough light bluish gray cylinders or any other of these parts you see here on hand to make 6 of them. So it will definitely need its own Bricklink order. But for now, I want to just know what you guys think of this design. Let me know if you think it looks good, or if you have any ideas for another, better design. Because especially RMS Titanic in here, you said you were quite familiar with the SS United States. I'm especially curious to see what you think of this King Post design. In the meantime, I'm going to start getting out the black bricks as well as the red bricks and all the other miscellaneous bricks we'll need to extend the hole further to accommodate the funnel. Actually, wait, hold on. We can do that later. Let's first build the funnel. That sounds like a better idea. So I'm going to zoom out, raise the camera a bit more. Oh man, this tripod is really getting rusty. I might need to cop a new one, chat. This tripod, you know, is a veteran tripod. I'm well known for absolutely destroying tripods. Like, if you're a tripod and you get ordered by me, just know it won't end well for you. But this one is a trooper. I've had this tripod probably since 2023, I think, is when I broke my last one. Actually, no, I broke my last one in 2024, but I still use this one starting in 2023, maybe even 2022, I think. So, I mean, this tripod has withstood the test of both time, against the elements, against all sorts of crazy stuff. And now that it might actually be kind of dookie at the moment, it's kind of sad. So, we'll see how that works. Make the 1x1 round pieces gray. Yeah, I agree with you, RMS Titanic. I just have these here as a rough draft and a placeholder until I can finalize the design so I can order a bunch of those light bluish gray cylinders. Good evening, Chopaverse. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Pleasure to have you on here. And I am going to start building out. Told y'all. I told y'all that was going to happen. Don't be surprised if that... Dude, stay, please. Come on. Stay still. Yeah, see what I meant, guys, about this tripod being dookie? Yeah. The knob I have back here that I usually use to tighten the up and down axis of the tripod is definitely rusty, and I literally can't screw it back in. That's why it just keeps falling down. Good thing I'm wearing pants. What? That's crazy, Chopaverse. But you're right, because there's some streamers because they only stream the top half of their body. I mean, I do too, but like they don't wear pants, and it's actually kind of creepy, to be honest. Anyway, whoa, what am I talking about? Soak it in vinegar? Oh, you mean the screws on my tripod? That's a good recommendation, Chopaverse. Thank you for that. I'm definitely going to try this, because if I can make this tripod last a lot longer, then that'll be a new personal record for me for how long a tripod has lasted. and that would make me very happy. Anyway, let's get to building the funnel. So first things first, I'm actually going to take out the first funnel so we can have a basis of the design. As I said in part 7, in which I built this, thank you for that, Millie, by the way. The second funnel will literally just be a copy and paste of the first funnel, pretty much, except for the 2 little oil outlets. They'll be moved like maybe 1 or 2 studs back this way, because that's just the way it was in the real ship. I subscribed. Thank you, Chopperverse. Yeah, I can tell you got the little subscriber thing around your name. Awesome. Thank you for that, Chopperverse. Welcome to the stream, Migs. I remember you from a couple streams ago. Good to see you again. And glad you joined, because we got a lot in store for this stream tonight. Anyway, we're going to first make the little outline for the funnel, just using a couple of different bricks here. So let's see. We can literally just copy what I have down here. So we'll be like that. Then, oh wait, what? What? Yo, whoa. Chat, look at this. Are my eyes seeing correctly? Are y'all seeing this right now? This brick does not have tubes underneath it. And look at the Lego logo too. It's not usual. It's like inflated. It's like Titan 1 font. This brick must be older than my grandma. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. I know, Migs. Actually. Bro, this brick must be older than my grandma. Because the bricks with tubes in them were patented in 1952 or 55, I want to say. So that's actually crazy that I have this inside of this funnel. Should we keep it, Chat, or should I like put it on display? Because that's a piece of history right there. I'm gonna keep it, to be honest. I'm not gonna use it in there because that's pretty cool. They actually have little value. I know, but it's still cool. Like, it's a piece of Lego history. I mean, just to compare, here's a modern red brick. It has the tubes inside. And this one doesn't. So this one has less clutch power. That's why they invented the tubes inside. Display, keep it? Absolutely. That is absolutely what I'm going to do with that brick. Because sometimes I usually buy most of my bulk second or third hand from people, or third hand Lego stores, like Bricks and Minifigs. And sometimes they have some crazy old bricks. Like, I even found one. I think it was like a Modulex brick from 1947 or something, I believe. So you can find some pretty crazy stuff in those second or third hand stores. Put it in a case? That would be a little bit, I would say, uneconomical, but just for the memes, I low-key might buy a case. Like one of those single minifigure cases made of acrylic. I think you can get them in Bricks and Minifigures or something, or off Amazon. You know what I'm talking about. Just put it in one of those. That'd actually be kind of crazy. Alright, we need 1x2s. Thankfully, this time I actually stocked up on a bunch of really small red pieces. So I really hope we won't have to go digging a lot during this stream. But we'll see. We'll see. I hope not, but we'll see. Right now I'm just copying the pattern at the bottom of the first funnel, because it's just easier that way. I mean, you already have a template right in front of you when I use it. You know what I mean? Can I try and make the SS United States, but 5x19 studs? You mean like make a separate, smaller scale version? Is that what you're alluding to, sort of, RMS Titanic? It's like $8 or so for the 2x4. The 2x4 without the tubes? Really? That's a lot for a single piece. Yo, can you imagine if that was the average price per piece right now? People would be going crazy. Yeah, definitely keep that, Migs. Definitely keep that. Random question, but have you seen the new How to Train Your Dragon? I have, actually. A couple weeks ago, I went with my little sister to see it because she's been begging to see it. She loves dragons and the whole How to Train Your Dragon universe, so she was really excited when the new live action one came out. And honestly, so was I. I mean, it's a DreamWorks live action that hasn't really been explored that much before. Of course, Disney is well known for their live action remakes, but this is the first Pixar remake, so I was actually pretty interested in it. And to be honest, it was decent actually. I did like how it was pretty much the exact same story and scene for scene with the original animated How to Train Your Dragon, but I think the cast was really nice. Hiccup was a good cast, but I think just the actor could barely act, and also like the switch with Astrid, that didn't really feel right to me. But similar to the whole live action what live action Little Mermaid a couple years ago, like I warmed up to the new Astrid, but it was a decent movie, nothing crazy. I still think the original animated one is better, but unlike Disney, they definitely did not make it worse. Yeah, smaller scale. All right, then maybe I'll definitely try to do that. Ooh, chat. Do you think I should stream that? That'd actually be kind of fire for like a finale stream for this big ship. With all the leftover pieces, I try and if I can build a 5x19 SS United States. That'd actually be kind of fire, not gonna lie. I low key might do that. Alright, now on to the second layer, which I have a little bit more artistic liberty with, I guess. What am I talking about artistic liberty? I literally made the original, bro. Kind of crazy of me to say that. Does that work nicely like that? It does work nicely, as long as I have another one. I do have another one. That's actually so good. Glad that's there. Okay. Get that 2x2. And do I have another 2x2? I do. I do indeed have another 2x2. Speaking of movies, Chad, what is your guys' most anticipated movie that's coming out within the next year? Yeah. Welcome to the stream, Carmox official, and holy, is that fire? That is fire. Thank you. First of all, is that a kit or just spare parts? This is a fully custom mock. I'm literally just freehand building it off of pictures of the real SS United States, and just literally building what I'm seeing. And if I don't have pieces, I literally just order them. I want to build this ship, but I can make a big version, so I thought we could make a smaller version. By the way, I want the fins and the funnels to be tilted. Well, the funnel's already tilted, but the fins, yeah, the fins, I'm definitely going to need to come up with a solution off camera. Because, let's see, the angle that the funnel sit on is about, I don't have a protractor on me, but I'd say that's about maybe like, I don't know, maybe 125 degrees or maybe 110, 115, something like that. And for that to happen, I need to angle the fins at the same coefficient as the funnel. That would be very logistical, but I'm wondering if I can pull that off. I definitely think and hope that I can pull it off. How do I do the windows in the front? I definitely don't recommend this, but I literally just use a Sharpie for them. That's literally all I do for my ship mock bridges. I just slap some Sharpie on them. and it's actually horrific how many pieces I ruined with that Sharpie before I could get that. So, not a recommended technique. I would definitely try using actual Lego pieces to build a bridge if you want to build something like this, but that's just the way I did it. That's how I started doing it, and that's just how I kept doing it. Welcome to the stream, British Lego Builder. Thank you for subscribing, by the way. Brady Lane number 5. What's up? Absolutely. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. And you finally made it to the stream. Me and my... What is this? Pop-ups, bro. Me and my siblings had no clue what to call the Lego bricks, so we came up with a system, Peggers. I know we were young, so yeah. Peggers. That actually kind of makes me wish that Lego was named that, or maybe some sort of Lego knockoff, because that is such a good name, honestly. Peggers. I love Peggers, bro. That's actually a really nice kid. 1x4 is a 4-pegger. A 1x4 tile is a flat 4-pegger, and so on. Oh, you even had your own naming system. That's so cute. That's so awesome. A pegger. You know what? I'm gonna start calling them Lego like that from now on, because that is actually so fun. Yeah. So like this is a 1x2 pegger right here. A large flat pegger with a lot of pegs. That's so fun. Can you try to make the funnels tilt on the small one? Oh yeah, for sure. I probably would be able to create something with the same piece I used for these large funnels. One of these pieces that can angle and tilt. But if not, I literally just rest them on there. Or use clips, you know. It could just use clips. You should try using flat tiles to give the ship a smooth look. I've never tried that before, but I'm definitely think that could elevate the look of my ships a lot. But the reason I don't do it, and especially for this ship, is because there really isn't any sand green tiles. Really, like if you go on Bricklink and search up plates or tiles in sand green, you won't get many, if any, results at all. I just dropped a piece. That was a very important piece. I need to go get that. Oh boy. Now, let's see. Is the piece over here? Or did it fall all the way? Oh no, it's actually over here by the piano. Nice. That is what I call a success. Alright. Now, where were we? I like sand green. It's nice. It is absolutely nice. And I'm really, really happy to have gone the extra mile and spent, oh boy, upwards of $100 on the sand green of the ship thus far. Because it really looks nice. And I've seen other people that have built Lego SS United States actually opt for just regular old green, regular old Lego green, and it looks way too oversaturated and looks horrible. And like, I'm a huge fan of William Francis Gibbs, who is the designer of the SS United States. I've actually just started reading his biography, A Man and His Ship, if y'all have ever heard of that one. I haven't read much yet, like the first 5 chapters only or something. I just got it a couple days ago. But I'm really excited to read that book, because reading that book would probably be very useful to me in building this. Can we see your other ships? Maybe in a second. I'll try to finish up at least this layer, and then maybe I'll actually bring one of my ships over, because it's annoying having to show them all the way over there from my shelf. Welcome to the stream, Marissa Thibert. I'm having problems with pronunciation today, apparently. Holy. That squeak? Oh, the squeak of the tripod falling? Yo, chat, hold on. Okay, I need to stop doing that. I'm actually gonna start rolling on the floor. You're right. That is so funny. Do you think you can make the Yamato battleship? I usually stick to only ocean liners. I've never actually tried making a battleship before, so that could be something interesting to put on the next shipboat. Yes, if any of you are new to the channel, every year basically every November 12th every year, I do something that I call the ship vote, in which I give you guys a list of 3 ships that you guys can vote on, and I give you guys 2 months to vote on them, and then on January 1st, I draw the results, and whatever ship you guys pick, I build it, pretty much. And last year's ship vote, I had an option of building a Lego QM2, the SS Andrea Doria, and, of course, the SS United States. SS United States won, obviously, and so now I'm building it. And I'm really having a hard time thinking what ships to put on, because I have a lot of options. Make you... do you mean like a sort of sculpture of you, or do you mean make the... I think... Do you mean like make the RMS Titanic? Well, in that case, I was thinking if I put the RMS Titanic on this year's ship vote, then I would have to put on Olympic as well, because I mean I've already built the Britannic, and they would pretty much just be recolors apart from some slight differences. So I might actually end up building 2 ships next year if you guys are interested in that sort of thing. Bro is building with interlocking molded plastic bricks. That's crazy. Welcome to the stream, by the way, James R. Lego Production. But, I mean, is that actually their official name? I do remember them being called something similar to that on the official patent for the tubes inside of Lego bricks. But yeah, interlocking molded plastic bricks. It's definitely something like that they're called. But absolutely. Alright, I thought I had a 1x2x2 in red. I guess not. Could have sworn I found one earlier today. And I was so happy, like I'm gonna use this for the funnel. It's actually gonna be so useful. Ah, see? I wasn't delusional. There we go. I love interlocking molded plastic bricks. It's one of my favorite pastimes. You and me both, James. You and me both. I also love interlocking molded plastic bricks. A Lego Bismarck would also be nice. Ooh. I would definitely much rather build the Bismarck than the Yamato. Because, I mean, the Bismarck, I mean, it was supposed to be like the magnum opus of ships ever. Germany's flagship, like the coolest ship ever to set the waves in World War II. And then Hood happened, and then you have the entire Royal Navy after your butt. Yeah, it didn't end well, but Bismarck is definitely cool. Maybe even something worth putting on this year's ship vote. At this point, my interlocking plastic mold bricks collection has become an addiction. I mean, if you want to call it an addiction, then it's definitely an addiction. But I think that interlocking molded plastic bricks are definitely beneficial for you. So I would call it more of a hobby or sort of a meditation, even. Just me personally. Right. I was gonna put that there. Hold on. Am I seeing this correctly? Chat, y'all see this? Get the lights hit it. That brick right there, is that super glue? Bro, when did we get president business up in here? No, I'm kidding. But seriously, when on earth did I decide to put super glue on a 1x2? Oh, probably when I built my last Lego Titanic. Yeah, I remember using a lot of super glue to make that structurally sound. Oops, I guess. We're gonna have to roll with it. A meditation of building interlocking molded plastic bricks is my kind of meditation. Oh yeah. And especially art sets. Oh my gosh, don't even get me started. If anyone in here has ever built a Lego art set, y'all gotta know where it's at. Because it's actually so relaxing to either listen to like a podcast or some music while you're building an art set. It's absolutely just incredible, immaculate experience. It hurt my soul when I had to superglue my poor UCS Star Destroyer. Oh no! No, why did you have to superglue it? Is it because does it get interacted a lot with little children? Because in that case, I would definitely consider supergluing some of my stuff. You just built a mosaic the other day? Alright, then you know where it's at, James R. Lego Production. You know. Art sets are relaxing? Absolutely, Migs. Alright, oh my. I've gotten extremely sidetracked. We're having a lot of chats today. Should we do that or do something else of the sort? Could try doing that, but no, you see the whole of that. You know what, chat? I'm gonna move the camera closer because I feel like you guys cannot see what I'm doing, especially like with the chat in the way. Because this is a short stream, and I'm sure most of you are watching this on your phone. So there we go. Now you guys can probably see a lot better what I'm doing with the second funnel here. I love my filtered hydration liquid. I think your way of speaking is rubbing off on me now, James R. Welcome to the stream, Kid Vegas 73. Good to see you. Thank you for tuning in. And I need another 1x2. Do I have one? I really want to have one because then I can finish the third layer. I do have one. It's actually very nice. I accidentally pressed down on my feet. Look at that. Piece of my skin gets stuck underneath one of the Lego bricks, and now look what happened. Well, now look what happened. Yeah, that happened. Oh well. It was fun while it lasted, I guess. Very interesting stuff. Filtered hydration liquid while putting interlocking molded plastic bricks together. Best way to spend a day. Oh my goodness, that actually is so funny. Like the interlocking molded plastic bricks. All these official names they always sound funny to me because people are so used to saying the casual versions of that thing, and then when you say the actual official name of it, it just sounds hilarious. By the way, I got a question for y'all. How do you pronounce Lego? Because I've heard some people pronounce it Lego, and that just doesn't seem right. But I've also seen the CEO of Lego saying Lego as Lego and not Lego. So I'm curious how you guys say it. Welcome to the stream, Fabile Legends. Thank you for joining. Lego my Ago. Alright, so looks like the majority of people here pronounce it as Lego. Alright. I wonder what is actually the correct pronunciation. Now I'm actually curious. What is the correct pronunciation of Lego? How to say Lego correctly? Of Lego. Let's listen in. How to say Lego correctly?
We are looking at how to pronounce this brand name.
Can you guys hear this all right?
How do you go about pronouncing this one? No, it is not
Can you guys hear
Lego.
this all right?
Neither is it Lego, but rather Lego.
All right, so yeah, it looks like the correct pronunciation is indeed Lego. Okay, now we can move on. Maybe it depends on personal preference or accent. Perhaps, because a lot of the more people I know from the Midwest, they seem to say more Lego. And people that I know here from the East Coast and from Europe, they say Lego. So maybe it is just based on accent, but I'm not entirely sure. Lego in Russian? Yeah, well, oh my goodness. But yeah, you see British Builder. In Lego in Russian, I guess it is more similar to Lego, but the E is, I guess, softer because it's Lego in Russian. I am fluent in Russian, by the way, so I can read that perfectly. Man, watching someone build interlocking molded plastic bricks in my electric mobile cellular device is fun. That is so good. Man. These definitions, again, they're so funny. I mean, not definitions, I mean, official names of things. Again, you're so used to saying the more casual things, and then when you hear the actual definition, it's just like hilarious. I feel like I'm saying like too much all of a sudden. It's not great. I don't want to be doing that. Do I have a 1x2? I do have a 1x2. That's awesome. We just got the floor reveal. Yeah, floor reveal, y'all. Crazy, I know. Is just squares. Some people think I say Lego as Lagger because I'm British. I guess it is sort of like the British Australian accent. Sometimes things that end in O or E, I guess from from a person who isn't British or Australian, sounds as though they're saying putting an extra R on that. So I can see where you're coming from with that British brick builder. There you go. My cousin wants to know if Russian is your first language. Yes, indeed it is. Russian was my first language for around my first 5 years of life, but then before I went to first grade, my mom really solidified in on teaching me English very well so I can, actually communicate with my classmates. But yes, Russian was my first language. I am able to speak fluently and read and write. To answer your question, Millie, a jet ski is a self-propelled personal watercraft. That one's pretty funny, but I feel like it's less funny because I feel like I've heard a lot more people say that. But it's still hilarious as soon as you add more words to it. Can't wait to go and ride my self-propelled personal watercraft in this large body of water behind this barrier island. Like, it just sounds funny. You gotta agree. I was trying to place my accent. It's very slight, and I was trying to figure out. Oh, yeah. I guess sometimes we do end up having a bit of a Russian accent. Sometimes because Russian was my first language. Like you can never truly get rid of it. I guess. I try my best not to have one, but I mean, I it's like I can't stop it. Ugh. Okay. Can I say something in Russian? Привет всем. Спасибо, что вы сейчас смотрите, как я вот тут Лего строю. Это, как всегда, очень весело с вами вместе строить. Сейчас второй фуннель строим для этого прекрасного корабля. Yeah, there you go. There, I said something in Russian. Like I said, I was struggling before because you barely have one. Thank you, James. That means a lot. Thank you for that. Because when I'm speaking, I feel like I have this huge Russian accent, but I'm glad that to other people it sounds sort of mellowed out. I think we're going to need to open another bag of red bricks, y'all. Takes about time. It's about damn time. Y'all remember that song? I do not miss that song whatsoever. That one song by Lizzo or whatever. Was it by Lizzo? I don't know. Okay. Need some more smaller bricks now. Oh, actually, let's see where we are in the layers. We have, looks like 2.5 layers to go of red, and then 1 layer of white and 1 layer of blue. It seems like you have more of a Russian accent when you're talking about my Russian accent. I guess so, because what I've noticed is that after I speak Russian and then I immediately speak English, I tend to have more of a Russian accent when speaking English. It's really interesting. Can you read this? В моем рюкзаке слон. Why on earth do you have an elephant in your backpack, British builder? How'd you even fit one? That's actually kind of crazy. Man, you've got a load of people in the stream. I know, this is crazy. I don't think I've ever had this many chats. I'm having trouble keeping up. I think the only time I've had this many is maybe when I used to stream with George like 3 times a week. Ooh, now time for some nice 1x1 action. Look at all that space for 1x1s. Nice. I definitely found way too many 1x1s, chat. Stocked up on way too many. Imagine talking to 6 to 7 people at the same time. I know, it's crazy. Like, actually, actively trying to talk with 7 people at once. And I don't want to ignore your guys' chat like most other big streamers do, because I like engaging with my viewers, you know? Did I stop streaming with George? I mean, I stream whenever he wants to stream, usually on his channel, but he hasn't streamed in like 2 or 3 months, so I guess we did kind of stop streaming, but I don't know, maybe he'll want to start streaming again. I'm not really sure. I'll have to ask him that, but I was born and grew up in Tennessee, but I do not have a southern accent. The other day I was complimented by an old southern man for my accent, and he said it sounded very northern. I mean, I guess having an accent really depends on the way your parents speak and the way people around you speak before the age of 5, which before the age of 5, those you're unfamiliar, that's when your brain is still in its highest state of development. So I guess accent really depends on that. So say you were born in Russia, all right? Just take it for example. Me personally, I was not born in Russia, but my mom was, and my dad is from Belarus. So, I mean, they had already been in the United States for about 20 years before I was born. So they had a lot of time to really learn English. And I feel like they don't have as much of an accent. So maybe that's why I have sort of left an accent. Oh, wow. I just put that on there. Don't want to do that. There's a lot of meat-like creatures looking at this live video on their cellular devices. Man, meat-like creatures is crazy. Streaming is so much fun, but I struggle so hard to remember what I was saying to who, lol. Yeah, I mean, right now I'm having trouble remembering what I'm going to say to all of y'all because these chats are coming in so quick. You get influenced a lot? Yeah, I see exactly, Migs. I'm pretty sure it really does depend on the way people around you speak at a really young age. Michael, I am. Michael, I am. All right, spit it out, RMS Titanic. What have you got? What have you got, RMS Titanic? What do you got for us? Really? You're British? That's awesome, RMS Titanic. That's actually really cool. Because what's interesting is that it really seems as though British people are a huge dynamic of my channel. Like, if I go right now into my analytics, I mean, like, right now, I go, and the top countries will be United States, of course, Indonesia, surprisingly, and then Great Britain following suit, and then maybe, like, India and Brazil, interestingly, after that. So it's really interesting seeing where a lot of you guys are from. Well, I'm gonna go prepare for my interlocking molded plastic bricks building stream. Oh, you're about to stream right now? Ooh, I might tune into that on stream. I might actually do that right now. That sounds like fun. I'll probably end up joining. James R. Migs, you're from Ireland. That's really interesting. Ireland is a really cool country. My dad actually went to college there. So my family actually has not like blood Irish heritage, but historic Irish heritage, I guess. In an hour or two? Oh, okay. Well, by then this stream will probably end because I usually like to end my streams around 8:30. So yeah. Bye. Well, I'll see you later, RMS Titanic. Thank you for tuning in. I hope to see you next stream. As always, a pleasure talking to you. I stream at like 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Ah, okay. So that means if you're at 8 p.m., then you'd be at 9 p.m. for me because I live on the East Coast. Migs, you said you live in Ireland. I'm curious. I'm going to check right now what time it is in Ireland right now. Dang. It's 11:50 for you right now, Migs. Oh, why is it reverbing? That's not awesome. But yeah, you're watching this at 11:50. Thank you so much, Migs, for watching this right now. Definitely go to sleep soon, but thank you for watching this. I mean, I just realized I'm going to be able to drive in 2 years. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Oh dang, I'm going to be able to drive into, no, 1 year. Dang. Yeah, because I'm about to turn 14. That's crazy. Crazy how quick time flies. Yeah, I know, Migs. It's crazy. It feels like 3 months ago that I was saying I'm gonna be able to drive in 5 years. Now it's only 1 year. You can drive at 15. I mean, I was told that you can start learning at 15 and then get a learner's permit, and then when you're 16, you can actually get a driver's license. But I always go for 15. But if not, in that case, yeah, 2 years for me as well. Do I really have no more 1x2s? You can drive at 15? I mean, I'm not entirely sure, but I'm pretty sure you can with a learner's permit. And I think I am out of 1x2s. Good thing I have this mic because I can go over here and still talk to you guys. I'm just gonna search in some boxes over here. Wasn't hoping not to do this, but gotta do what you gotta do, you know. Sorry if I miss a couple of your guys' chats. Actually, no, not sorry, because I just found 2 1x2s. As soon as I open that box, let's freaking go, bro. Absolutely. Alright, here we go. Got the 1x2. Alright, and with that, we have 2 more layers of red to go. And I'm thinking we do something like this. Alright, chat? Is that a 1x1? No, it's not a 1x1. That's awesome. Do something like that. And then we get a 2x2. If I have one nearby. Yep. And then get a 2x3. Yes, yes, yes. Alright, alright. Now, let's get some 1x1s up in here. Alright. Just one more layer of red to go, chat. That's awesome. I'm turning towards aviation like the 747 and the Antonov 225 cargo plane. Oh, why are you sad? No, aviation is a great thing. I'm actually quite the av geek myself. I've actually recently purchased the shuttle carrier aircraft that LEGO just put out 2 months ago, I think. And for anyone here who doesn't know what the SCA was, the shuttle carrier aircraft, basically when the space shuttle was still flying, it was used to transport the space shuttle from California, Vandenberg Space Force Base, to Florida, where the launch site was, in case the shuttle needed to land at Edwards Air Force Base for any reason, like weather or high winds. And then the shuttle was literally transported piggyback on the back of a 747 all the way to Florida. So pretty cool. I love that set, absolutely. I haven't finished building it quite yet, but I'm really enjoying it thus far. Welcome to the stream, AK-47. Welcome back. Awesome to see you. All right. Now, back to, the final layer. All right. Let's go. Final layer of the funnel. We need another 2x3, it seems. Do I have another 2x3? I have a 2x2. I also need that, actually. That's good. We could just do that, or not. Where's the other 1x2 that I just found? There it is. Okay, perfect. There. Now, just grab some 1x1s. We'll use one of those clip pieces. It's fine. Actually, no, let's use it for the other side, because I'm going to display it on its left side, or port side. So that little gap there wouldn't be as visible. And just need another 1x1. Nice. Okay. So just need a couple more 1x1s then. 2 more to be exact. Welcome to the stream, D3 Bricks. Good to see you. Thank you for joining in. Thank you for tuning into the stream, and look forward to you being here with us tonight. Oh boy, I really hope I do not run out of 1x1s at this stage. I just need 2 more. Please tell. Oh, the funnel's been out of shot the whole time. Welcome to the stream, Liger. What's up? Yeah, what's up, Liger? Welcome to the stream. Tell me I did not run of 1x1s. What do I need? Oh, I need 2 more. Oh well. Tell me I did not run of 1x1s when I need 2 more. And I appear to have run out of 1x1s when I need 2 more. That's awesome. That's actually awesome. Absolutely awesome. Oh, actually, wait, no, we can save some 1x1s by using some red slopes. I doubt I'll be using them anywhere else. So I'll just use them. Okay, where are they now? I just saw them. There we go. Alright, just gonna replace this one. The slope. There. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Now, if only we could replace another one with a slope. Perhaps we can. Now, this might be an illegal building technique, but we shall see. We shall see, indeed. Oh, what am I building? I am building the SS United States, the fastest ocean liner to ever grace the waves, out of Lego. Yeah, basically what I do is I host a Lego ship vote every year. And every year I give you guys a list of 3 ships that I am considering building. And over the course of 2 months, you guys get to vote which ship you guys want me to build. And whichever ship wins, I build it. And this past ship vote, the SS United States won. And so now I'm building it. Alright, we need 1 more, looks like. So I'm going to be right back. Because I have the microphone on me right now, you guys should hopefully be able to hear me even when I'm all the way across the room over here. I know you guys can't see me right now. That's because I am all the way across the room. Okay, now, time to find a red 1x1. Just 1. Just need 1. If I find 2, though, that'd be great. In case we need it for the hull, but for the time being, we don't need any more for the funnel. Dang, I found there's a bunch of nice red 1x in here. Red 1x plates? 2. Wow, that's really, really nice. Oh, a white 1x1. That's also very, very nice. Gray cylinders. It's good for the king posts. A sand green tile? What? I was just talking about this like 30 minutes ago, how sand green tiles don't exist. Alright, I guess I've been proved wrong. I'm literally holding one right now. I'm going to show it to you guys when I get back from my expedition to across the room. And, yay, red 1x1! Alright, we are set, chat. We are absolutely set. Unless we need some miscellaneous blue or white piece, we should be absolutely set. For some reason, I cut out. I'm cutting out? Wait, what? For some reason, I cut out. I'm cutting out? Wait, what? For some reason, Wait, what? Hold on, that's not good if I'm cutting out. Wait, what? Hold on, that's not good if I'm cutting out. Wait, what? Hold on, that's not good if I'm cutting out. Wait, what? Hold on, that's not good. Oh, well then in that case, Chopiverse, I remember this happened to RMS Titanic last stream, so maybe just try reloading your device or rebooting it, basically turning it off and on again. That usually seems to fix that. Welcome to the stream, Craft Legend. Thank you for joining in. All right. Anyway, now let's put in this final red piece for the red layer. Yay, there we go. The red layer is done. All right. I love Lego. That's good to hear, Craft Legend. Well, if you love Lego, you have come to the right place, my friend. All right. Yeah, see, Chopiverse, it did work. Yeah, so RMS Titanic is indeed vouching for me right now. Anyway, let's get into the white layer. Right. So the white layer is just going to consist of one layer of regular white brick and then another small layer of white plates on top of that to make it look more proportional to the rest of the ship. Okay, let me take this piece, put it right there. Now we'll take another piece, put it right there. Alright, now I just need some 1x1s, which I have one right here, and I have some more in this other box I have right next to me, which we can get one from as well. Yep, there we go. That's the brick layer of the white layer done. Now we just need the layer of plates. And then we'll move on to the blue layer. We'll put the little two studs up top to simulate the oil outlets of the actual funnels, because you know that's what funnels are used for. I'll get some water in my system. Mouth's starting to get dry. Dang. And then we'll be done with the second funnel. All right, cool. Anyway, do we have any miscellaneous white plates? Does not appear to be the case. Might need to go and dig. Not very awesome indeed. Welcome back, AK-47. Good to see you again this stream, I guess. Ooh, nice. White plate right there. I'm gonna use that for sure. You can put it like that, I guess. But not finalizing that just yet. I'm gonna see if I can find some more miscellaneous ones lying around anywhere first. You can use this. There, just need some filler brick in this little hole. Okay. Now I'm quickly gonna go dig in a couple boxes I have over here for some miscellaneous white plates that I can use. Ooh, another white 1x1. That's good. Could be useful at some point later in time. All 1x's. We don't really need 1x's at this stage, but they will be useful for the white stripe, separating the black hull from the red below the waterline. white wedge. Well, because that's just what I needed, you know, a white wedge. That's not Lego. That's also not Lego. Both of those go to the trash. That's what I think of them. Fake Lego absolutely will not be tolerated in here. Let me read the chat real quick. Last stream I was telling you something until it ended. Oh, I'm sorry about that, AK-47. I think I remember that, but yeah, stream unfortunately ended last time. But if you want, you can say whatever you wanted to say now. No more green and red artifacts, thanks. My phone was bugging. Alright then, good thing you rebooted then, Shopaverse. Welcome to the stream, Y Animation. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for subscribing. Absolutely. Thank you for that, Y Animation. Yeah, you do look familiar, Y Animation. You do look familiar. Oh my, this this tile was wedged between the tubes of this brick. Alright. I'm gonna go keep digging for some more white plates. I'm just digging. I'm still digging. So I'll just dig at the moment. Ooh, this could be useful. So could that. That's good. That seems to be about it for this box. I'm gonna move on to another box, but not before I go and drop off the bounty I have received from that box. I'm gonna actually point the camera towards the bounty. Bounty. Yes. Indeed. Is that you said you didn't have any Pokemon cards, so I told you in the comments there's an app. Oh yeah, that's right! Yeah, Pokemon Pocket. I did forget to check that out last stream, but now I remember to screenshot it on my computer that you said that, and now I'm gonna definitely look that up after the stream. You had a dream where I dropped this ship off a 2-story balcony and then my dream ended? Wow, what a nightmare! Yeah, I know. But, that's interesting because I actually have a 2-story balcony right next to me at the moment. I'm on the first floor of the building, but above me, actually, there's a 2-story balcony. So that's very odd. Welcome to the stream, Harpy, or H@RP, I guess. What brand of microwave do I have? We actually just recently changed our microwave, so now we have a General Electric microwave. I know, crazy stuff. I'm gonna go look for more white plates now, because I got sidetracked again reading you guys' chats. We don't really need that now, do we? Ooh, now this is useful. Bunch of 1x2s. Absolutely. Yes, yes, yes. I just stopped talking for a second because I heard a bunch of nature noises outside my backyard door right now. Let me see. Let me actually stick my microphone outside to see if you guys can hear them. Y'all hear them? Or is the mic not sensitive enough? I don't know if you all can hear that, but there you go. Some nature ASMR for y'all. Okay, ooh, this mic isn't attaching properly now. It's not great. Now, if I could just get some white 1x1s. Actually, let me drop out these 1x2s first. There we go. It was the SS United States that you dropped, and it was just about to hit a pool. Well, I don't have a pool, but I have several friends who have a 2-story balcony and a pool. Don't worry, I'm definitely not going to drop it off. I don't plan on dropping any of my shipmocks in that regard. Oh, wait! RMS Titanic. Didn't you want to see all of my other shipmocks? Yeah, I just remembered that. Maybe we should actually save that for the end of the stream, because with all the bricks we have right here at the moment, I think it's going to be a little bit tough to get those ships done. So is it okay, RMS Titanic, that you wait a little bit till the end of the stream when I show my other shipmocks? How often do I stream? I try to stream every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Sometimes I end up just feeling lazy and I cancel stream. Other times I'm traveling or I'm sick or something else comes up and I don't do it. But usually I try my best to do it every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Unless George randomly decides to start streaming with me again, then it could really be any day. But he hasn't asked me to stream in a while, and I doubt he will anytime soon. But never say never. I also do kind of miss streaming with him, to be honest. So, maybe, I wonder. I'll actually ask him once the stream is over. I'll message George and see if he wants to stream together anytime soon. Now, I was looking for white 1x1 plates. And I seem to be having no such luck. That is very much unfortunate. I do remember seeing a bunch, though, in this box. So I'm actually going to search through this box over here. And okay. It floated in the... Oh, when it fell in the pool, it floated? That's crazy. I really doubt my SS United States could float because the bottom has no bottom. Yeah, it's bottomless. Plus, it's also probably extremely top heavy, so I doubt it would float well anyway. Alright, I better get going. I will hopefully catch y'all later tonight or next stream. I had fun. Thanks. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Okay. But no, thank you, Chopaverse, for tuning in. Absolutely. Thank you so much for tuning in. Leaving a like, for subscribing. Really means a lot. Hope to see you in the future stream, Chopaverse. Hey, we got British Lego Builder back. Nice. Apparently, I made a bottom for the SS United States. Well, I used to do it for my shipmocks, but not anymore. If I carefully flip it over, there's no bottom at all. And that is in case I ever decide to make any modifications to the spine, that I can easily just, take some part of it out and replace it if I ever need to. I doubt I will, but in case I do, that option's always there because of that choice I made. Oh, wait, you meant in the dream. Okay, yeah, now I see what you mean, RMS Titanic. Okay. Oh my gosh. Yes! Yes! Oh, thank goodness. All right. Issue solved, everybody. We're back, y'all. Oh boy, that was a scary, what was that, 5 minutes? Man, what had happened was my stream moderation that I had open here on my computer, right here next to me, as I do always, had just become disconnected from my stream, and it thought that I wasn't live streaming at all. So, whew. I'm happy I was able to fix that. All I did to fix that was exit in and out of recording for my camera. Dang, was that easy? All right. Whew, we're back in business. Yes! I'm very happy. Very, very happy. All right, now so we're going to put that there. And we're going to do this now. Let me go see if I can find some 1x4s. Actually, no, wait. I have the box right here. I can dig right here next to the computer. For anyone who's in here in the stream right now, can y'all just type 1 if y'all can see and hear me all right now? Just to make sure I fixed everything correctly. Just making sure. Anyone who's in here, just type 1 if you can see and hear me. Now, I was looking for some 1x4s. 1x4 plates, that is. No 1x4s, really? You serious? You serious? Is that one? No, it's a corner plate. Interesting. Corner plate? That could work nicely if you find another one. Or what else we could do is we could just use a ton of 1x2s as well. I mean, that works as well. Ooh, stuff is falling on the floor. Not great. Not ideal. Yay, welcome back, AK-47. Yeah, I know. My stream decided to tweak out, and my computer decided that my live stream no longer existed. So I had to start and stop recording on my camera to get it going again. But thankfully I didn't lose the stream, so everything's good. Everything is awesome, as they would say. The interlocking molded plastic brick movie. I can't get my mind off that now. Interlocking molded plastic bricks. It's awesome, bro. Don't forget, we still have a lot to do for this stream. The fun was only the beginning. We still have to build an actual place for it to go on the actual ship, don't forget. So, no one go anywhere just yet. There's still a lot more for this stream. We still have like an hour left of time to continue the stream before I have to end it. Uh-oh. Stuff is flying all over the place. Uh-oh. More stuff is flying all over the place. I just need one more 1x4, and then we're going. Actually, I don't. I just realized I can use 2 1x2s. Yeah. There. Boom. There you go. Now we just need 3 1x2s right there. Just substitute for a 2x3 because I'm not going through the trouble of finding one of those. Alright, there we go. That's the white layer done. Now onto the blue layer. I'm going to keep that box there in case I end up needing any miscellaneous blue parts, which I don't think I will. I don't think I will because I stockpiled pretty well on blue parts for this, but we'll see. My, have I gotten thirsty. I have gotten very thirsty. Oh boy. This is the final stretch on building the second funnel, though. So, yippee! Yippee, woohoo, and all that jazz. Actually, let me put that there instead. Put this there. Now we just need a 1x1 over there. Put this 1x4 here. Where's the one? Where can I find a 1x1 in here? There, I can find a 1x1 in here. Now for the other side. Same thing. 1x6. 1x4. And then a 1x1 if I can find one. Yes. Perfect. Absolutely no hiccups with making that, thankfully. Now comes the slightly harder part of making the plate layer on top. And making it look not super cluttered either. Actually, before we do that, I need to put a filler brick in that little spot right here. So, here's a good magenta or hot pink. What is this called? Isn't this like purple or something? The official Lego name for that color of piece? Isn't it like purple or something? Thought it was. Alright. Now for our plate inventory. Oh, by the way, here's that sand green tile I found earlier that I wanted to show you guys. Just something to show. Because I remember someone was asking about tiling off the SS United States with sand green. To which I responded, no, it's simply impossible. And I'm still sure it's pretty impossible because that's the only plate that I know of so far because I just found it. That's how I know it exists. Now, we can put that like that, but not just quite yet. Have that piece. That's useful if I have another one of those corner plates. So 1x2 will be useful for sure. 2x2, 2x4, all great useful. Another 1x2, another 2x2. Is that it for our blue plate supply? No, another 2x2. Awesome. A 1x3. Okay. And another corner plates. Perfect. Alright. Now I can execute my plan. So we put these 2 corner plates right there. Where's the other one? Right there. Boom. There. And now, if we put those there, I'm not going to press them down just yet because I don't want to finalize it yet. I want to lay out everything else first. And then that like that. That goes there. And then those go there. Perfect. Absolute perfection. Wow, that went off without a hitch. That was incredible. Wow, I'm so glad I stockpiled on all these blue parts. So useful on saving time right there. Pushing it down, and there you go. 2 identical funnels. Except for the fact that now we need to put on some oil outlets. And with that, our second funnel will be finished. How about that? How about that? Oh my, what is this dust in between these bricks? That's crazy. Alright, so for this we're actually going to have to use a separate piece to actually place them in between the studs. Oh, we can just use a piece from the king posts. Perfect. Alright, and so there should be about 1 stud back or near the middle even. Let's just see how 1 stud back looks. Yeah, that looks just about right. All right, there we go. The second funnel is finished. Yes! Only took, what, an hour and 30 minutes? Yeah. All those chats earlier really sort of set us back, but that's good. That's good, actually, because more chats means more engagement for my channel, and that's very good for me and my revenue. I'm not monetized, by the way. I have no revenue. Anyway, I need to put this box back to where it belongs, over here. And now we need to put back the first funnel and then see how the second funnel looks. So first funnel goes in first, of course. Just like that. Boom. And then second funnel will go there. And oh boy. I know it's floating right now, but that looks incredible. Dang. All right. But before we continue building out the hull, we need to do something very, very important, which is to actually search up a picture of the SS United States and model things off of that. But before we continue, I need to use the restroom, y'all, so I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back, chat. Nothing too weird popped off while I was gone? Nothing? Good. Alright, let's go. Now, I was going to search for some pictures and also grab some more water because my throat is all once again getting rather dry. Oh, yes. Incroyable. I don't know why I felt so thirsty, but I did. Whew. Now, for those pictures, I need to know when the taper towards the end of the ship needs to happen, so we can start modeling that first. Okay, let's see here. SS United States blueprints. Yeah, that's good. That's what we need. Images. There. That's what we need. Okay, let's see here. Wait, what? Is this the SS United States or the SS America? That is the SS America. I thought so because it only had one funnel exhaust. All right, this is more like it. Blueprints of the SS United States. Yeah, never mind. Those still suck. Let's do bird's eye view now. Okay. I just need to see where the taper is supposed to begin. Or okay, this is good. From the Conservancy as well, perfect. Exactly what was needed. Interesting. Very interesting. So it seems that, well, the bow is obviously tapered on all depths. Seems as though the stern is actually very tapered beneath the water level, likely to help with their hydrodynamics. And the top deck of the stern is a lot less tapered, and then sort of really bulges at the very tip of the stern. That's really interesting. I wonder how am I going to replicate that? I'm going to search up a picture of the Britannic now and compare to how I did it on my Lego Britannic mock. Just to see. RMS Britannic bird's eye view. What? Alright, y'all gotta take a look at this. Yo, we gotta take a look at this. So, welcome back to the stream, RMS Titanic. Your iPad died? Aw. Well, I'm glad you got it back up again, because now we got some really interesting stuff. Alright, so, I just started planning on seeing where the taper towards the end of the stern on the SS United States should be, so I know when to build it, because we're going to start extending the hull now for the funnel. And just to compare how it is, because the SS United States sternward taper is very interesting, I was comparing it to the Britannic, and I already did the Britannic, just comparing how the taper is on that ship compared to this ship, and how I did it on my ship, if that makes sense. Yep, you got it, RMS Titanic. Yeah, I searched up a bird's eye view of Britannic, and boom, we got AI slop. Oh my gosh. Nah, we're cooked. I have nothing else to say, but we are actually cooked, chat. If I'm trying to search up a picture of the RMS Britannic, a top-down bird's eye image, and it gives me a freaking AI image. This is official Google Chrome search engine. Actually, no, this isn't Google Chrome. This is Microsoft Edge. But still, an official search engine giving me AI as results. What? Like, if I want to get AI, I'll use ChatGPT or OpenAI or whatever AI app is used to create images. I think it is ChatGPT, but dang. While we're here, why don't we just discuss the inaccuracies on this thing while we're here, shall we? Why not? I mean, like, we're already here. We might as well. Alright, so first of all, this looks nothing like the RMS Britannic, first of all. Or, sorry, HMHS Britannic. So we're just going to move past that. This is clearly not the Britannic. Alright, we all got that. There are probably no images of the RMS Britannic because it was never built. Well, the RMS Britannic was built, unless you're alluding to how the Britannic was supposed to be a actual ocean liner that was supposed to be very luxurious and in the same paint scheme as Olympic and Titanic, but ended up being a hospital ship for her entire career. But no, they did build the RMS Britannic. She was just renamed to the HMHS Britannic. Her Majesty's, or at the time was His Majesty's, Actually, right now it is His Majesty's. Dang, it's 2025. I'm still getting used to the Queen having unfortunately died. And I know you're from Britain, RMS Titanic, so we're still very much mourning the death of Queen Elizabeth here in the United States. Oh yeah, I've seen that video. Ocean Liner Designs. What if the Britannic never sunk? Yeah. I've seen that video. It's a pretty cool video. If anyone in here hasn't watched it yet, I highly recommend you go and do so. Welcome to the stream, Mr. Rail Fan Taden. Thank you for joining in. And we're just analyzing this AI picture at the moment. So, is this supposed to be like a Marconi mask or something? If so, why is it laying on the superstructure? Okay, what about the forecastle? What is even going on here? There seems to be like some sort of cargo davit thing there. There's some benches over there. Okay. And then there seems to be a promenade deck right here, an enclosed promenade deck. This promenade deck does not match up with that promenade deck, which is just going into metal. And then here, there's stuff covered with wrap on this. Why did AI make this? What are these? What are those? They're like little marshmallows. Why is her hull green? I know. Premium AI image, Britannic ship viewed from above. Yeah, look at this absolutely incredible recreation of the Britannic. I mean, look, they even got the green stern, the two funnels. I mean, it's just, what more could you want from this? Donuts? Yeah, that must be exactly what these are. There's no lifeboats at all. What is even going on at her stern? At least they got the mast right. Looks like they got at least two working funnels. That looks like a funnel back there. Maybe this was AI's attempt at another funnel. And then there's also a fifth completely white funnel back there. Thing is, all four of them are working, plus this weird thing right here, which isn't working. But if y'all don't know, the Britannic had a dummy funnel for its fourth funnel, just like the rest of the Olympic class. So, what is that? There's like an extra smokestack on top of the smokestack. That's actually crazy. We got some like Lusitania type stern stuff going on back there. Look at all those benches. I don't think there's a single person in this, by the way. Which, oh my gosh, this just caught my eye now. What is this supposed to be? What ship is it? Britannic ship view from above. What on earth is this? And a white funnel? Yeah, it's really interesting. What is this? This also says that this is the Britannic. This is made by AI also, by the way. This time it only has one funnel. Alright, so going full Andrea Doria style, especially with that little fin there. What else have we got going on in the deck? Similar sort of superstructure promenade deck thing going on. That's interesting. We actually got a proper well deck, though. That's nice. Okay. Don't know what's going on there. It's like weirdly drawn, I guess. This isn't drawn, by the way. This is AI. Is that a person? Can't tell. There's some lines on this deck as if they're starting to... Okay, yeah, you're right, RMS Titanic. We were getting too much sidetracked. I don't think I can take much more of this AI slop right here. All right, let's ease our eyes by looking at this. All right. I feel so much better. All right. Anyway, while we were gone, RMS Titanic, we did end up finishing the second funnel, by the way. Anyway, I was trying to get a bird's eye view of the Britannic just to compare its taper to how I'm going to do this taper. Yes, I know. Anyone got bleach in this chat? I need to bleach my eyes after that. That was horrible. Disgusting. AI. And people say AI is going to take over the world. Yeah, right. What was that? Actually crazy. Looks like all we've got is sketches. Interesting. Alright. So looks like we are going to have to do quite a robust taper to the SS United States. Mm. Alright. Welcome to the stream, Brick Dude Studio. Good to see you here. The stream's starting to pick back up again after our very huge dip when I had those technical difficulties. But glad to have more people in here right now. Very much glad. Okay. Now I was going to... Yeah. Oh my gosh, I just pulled up the AI image again. Please, no. I want to get rid of that from my mind. Oh my gosh. That was horrific. Oh, how I wish I could unsee it. Ah. My eyes hurt. Oh boy. What technical difficulties? So, basically maybe around 20 minutes ago at this point, my computer, which I have my moderation system set up for my stream on right now, it pretty much forgot that I was doing a stream and said, please start your stream. And so I was like, what? The stream is going? There were people actively in it. So I tried to fix it. It didn't do anything. So I just ended up stopping recording on my camera and started recording again. And that thankfully works. But I ended up losing everything. Add a bottom? I mean, for what this thing's going to be doing, I don't think I really need to add a bottom. So I'm not going to add a bottom, at least for the time being. But I remember from a couple streams ago, someone gave me this really nice idea of building like a little ocean plate to go around my ships. And so that could work as a bottom. I'm just thinking. Anyway, I was going to search up. Not okay. Yeah, that's still really annoying. Unfortunately. Oh my. 40 minutes left in the stream. What? Time really flies. Anyways, SS United States bottom view. I need to see the taper from the bottom now. Okay. Bottom up view, maybe? Up, bottom up view. Is there such thing? Because that would be really, really useful. Okay, we have more. What? What on earth? Okay, I know none of y'all want to see this, but I have to show this to y'all. What on earth is that? What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I can't look at that anymore. Oh my gosh. That is horrible. Oh, I'm literally going into tears right now. Oh my gosh, let me turn the camera up, bro. Bro, there's literally a tear rolling down my cheek. That's crazy. Wow, from that. That's actually so crazy. Yeah, I'm stopping. I can't take it. Oh, this AI slop is getting worse. Ugh. If I could only just find a bottom up view, that would actually be so good. Oh, RMS Titanic, just to let you know, please don't type in all caps. Because that's one of the banned things to do on this channel. So just to let you know, I don't want you to get banned. But like one of the rules is no typing in all caps. So just as a warning, you know. Bottom view. Okay, if I can just get a taper. All right, let me pull up the Ocean Liner Designs image again. Oh, this image is actually pretty nice. Ooh, that's really nice. It's very, very nice indeed. Very, very nice. So looks like the taper actually starts much farther. It seems. Actually, not too much farther from where we are at the moment. So maybe we should start doing a very slight taper, maybe down to 12 studs. Chat, what do y'all think of that? Like, right at where we are, we taper it, the entire hull, to 12 studs. What do y'all think? And make it a crazy, crazy taper up as well. Like 2 stud gaps. All right. In the meantime, let me pull up the Ocean Liner Designs side view. Yes, very nice. And where's the Ocean Liner Designs one? Come on. There it is. That's the SS America. I'm done, bro. Where's my favorite image that I always use? From Ocean Liner Designs. What if I just type in Ocean Liner Designs? Designs. I spelled it right. There we go. That's the image I was looking for. All right. Let's get that image. And we get that image as well. Yeah, all right. We're all set here. Says a nerd voice. You forgot the railings and the bridge will railing. Yeah, I know I forgot the railings, but I have no idea how I would do them accurately at this scale. So there's that. That's the caveat. I just can't really make them in the scale because Lego doesn't make. I guess you would need like a laterally cut plate, if that makes sense. No, it doesn't make sense, but if it does make sense, then yay. Oh man, I need some water. Yo, I chugged that whole thing. Alright, watch this shot. I'm gonna make it into the trash can over there. Kobe. I made that, by the way. Crazy, I know. Okay. Now, right. I was gonna study the taper a little bit before we continue building. I know. We're gonna get to building in just a second. Hold on, Artemis Titanic. Just want to get my dimensions absolutely right. Absolutely. Okay. Okay. So then that goes up a little bit, and then that goes down a little bit. Huh. That goes down again. I'm just looking at things. Dang, this is starting to get complicated. So it looks like the upward taper doesn't start till like the very end of the stern. I might actually go and take a look at my Lego Queen Mary model because she has a similar cruiser stern, as it's called. So her taper started. Yeah, her taper also started at the very end, and it looks nice. I made that look nice, by the way. RMS Titanic. I remember you asked about me showing my other ship mocks. Hold on till the end of the stream. I'm gonna take both of them down from there and put them here to show them to you. Don't you worry. But for the meantime, looks like we will just have to pretty much go the Queen Mary route. What else I'm thinking we could do is maybe start tapering the water line much earlier than the top of the hull, so that way it can still have that very nice low hydrodynamic plan form while also having that really nice cruiser stern. You made a 1-to-1 scale SS United States in Minecraft? What? That's crazy. That is incredible. So what? It would have been like 245 blocks long? To be like, oh wait. Is a Minecraft block a meter? Like, does one Minecraft block equal 1 meter? I think I heard that somewhere. I don't play Minecraft that much yet. Oh, okay, so a block is 1 foot in game. Okay, I see. Yeah. That's what I said. Yeah. But dang, that's impressive. Details and on. An AK-47, you made a 747. Details and everything 3 months? That's crazy. That is crazy impressive, AK-47. And RMS Titanic. That is absolutely crazy impressive, both of y'all. Wow. Dang, maybe I should try doing something like that in Minecraft. I don't own Minecraft, but if I ever do get my hands on it, maybe I'll do that. Or maybe not. I do enjoy building Lego a bit more. I think maybe, yeah, we'll save the tapering till the very end. So we'll just continue building right about now. Oh man. I'll just move my camera stand all the way over here so y'all can see what I'm doing. Y'all know the drill by this point. Moving it over here to the back. Oh my gosh. Okay. That's actually starting to get a bit annoying. That sound though. Oh man. Okay, chat, hold on. I think I might actually need to get some tape before we continue. Because this is actually unacceptable what's happening right now at the moment. I'm going to get some tape to secure my tripod. And then I'm going to follow the advice of whoever that was early in stream. I think maybe it was Chopper, maybe, who recommended me to soak my tripod in vinegar to make it not rusty so I can actually fix it. Looks like I need some more tape. Let's just do that. Secure the tripod with tape. I'm going to keep the tape on hand in case it decides to fail. I literally just used clear Scotch tape for that, by the way. It is not going to hold for long. Use a 1x1 smooth plate and a 1x4 smooth plate in trite for her bridge wing. Oh, you mean for like the part of the deck above the bridge? Or something of the sort, I guess. Okay. Now, let's begin constructing. I'm going to switch back to my moderation page over here. Okay. Let's build out the red water line first. As per usual, y'all guys know the drill. The drill, not the trill. Looks like we need another beam spanning the distance between the two sides. That one is, as usual, not long enough. If I can just get two... Is it 8x8s or 6x6s? Yeah, the 6x6s. Oh, that you mean. Oh, okay, I see what you mean now. I'm thinking I could just maybe do that with a couple 1x1 plates, perhaps. Because I'm thinking how I could do that. I used to do it all the time. I don't know why I stopped doing it. The trend has been going on since my Lego Queen Mary mock 2 years ago. So I don't know why I haven't been doing it. I just need a random 1x6 if I can find one. Alright, this white one will do. Just put it right there. There we go. We got that brace going. So let's see. The next funnel will be right there, more or less. Then the taper could begin there. Or maybe there. Okay, I need to take a look at some more dimensions real quick, chat. Can't continue without it. I need to take a look. Alright. So we got that much distance between the funnels. About how much? 5 studs. And then that's 5 studs. Wait, is that? That's 5 studs. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. That was supposed to be 33 studs. What? Yeah, 5. Oh, no, it's to the end. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wait, restart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27 studs? But no, that doesn't make sense because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. No, it does make sense. So the funnel goes there. That's too much distance, though. Wait, what? One funnel is 3 studs. Between that and that, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 studs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. Yeah, no, everything's all right. Got a little bit mixed up. Wait, once again, just count 27 stems. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Right there. Funnel goes there. Where's that up there? Seems about right, yeah. Now that top-down view, that area is how long? How long is that area? 3 studs? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that area should be longer by 2 studs, this little top deck area. And then right here will be where the next funnel will begin, which leaves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 studs. I was planning it to be 5 studs, but it looks like it's going to have to be 6 studs. All right, then. Let's get to extending the hull. We'll actually extend it even more than anticipated previously, just for good measure. And you know what, chat? We'll just figure out the taper when we get to it. All right? When we think the taper should begin, that is when we will begin it. Okay? Catch my drift? Who actually says that? Who even said that? Where did that quote even come from? Do you catch my drift? Like, what? What does that mean? And who's drifting, even? Okay, looks like we're going to have to use a 1x3 in that area. There. Had no choice. What time is it? 8:12. Wow. I've not been keeping track of the time well at all. Wow. 8:12? Bye. All right, then. I'll see you later, RMS Titanic. Hopefully, I'll see you next stream, which should hopefully be next Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time on July 15th. So I'll hope to see you there, RMS Titanic. All right, good night then. Actually, yeah, still good night. For you in England, it's like 1 a.m. So good night, RMS Titanic. Have a good night. Yes. Okay, now we just need that piece there. Just build out this spine a bit more. So it can continue on the spining. What? It's just gonna... And there goes the tape, yeah. Oh, goodness gracious. Time to reapply the Scotch tape, y'all. Scotch tape, don't fail me now. You only got 20 more minutes to do your thing, and then I can take you off, alright, Scotch? Oh, man. I don't know why I'm sneezing so much all of a sudden. Alright. Oh! Come on. Sounds like a mosquito! Forget it. I'm completely redoing the Scotch tape. Alright, so I don't know how much we'll actually be able to get done on extending the hull for today at this point, because we have like 20 more minutes left to stream. So we'll see how things are about to play out. But I might even end the stream a bit earlier today, just because. Alright, before we continue though, I need to blow my nose. I'm actually getting so stuffy right now. Alright, I'm back, chat. Let's get back to it. Oh. Alright. Oh, would you look at that? It's time for plates. It's plate time. Oh wait, I have plates right here. What am I doing? It's only me. Yep, just you and me again, AK-47. It always seems to be just you and me at the end of these streams. Everyone else just leaves. And there's just you and me left. And one other person. Because there seems to be 2 viewers. Oh, we need a platage there. Oh, man. Yeah, we're getting to the point of the stream where I'm starting to run out of things to say. Probably because there isn't much else left to say. Because we're probably going to finish up in a couple minutes here. Call it a day. Alright. You can put that there. I'll put another brick on top of that. There we go. Put a brown brick there. Why not? It's feeling like a brown brick sort of day. Now I can put a blue brick there. Don't need many of those anymore. Now we have both of the funnels finished. Ooh, a gray brick. Also feeling like a gray brick sort of day as well. And a red brick too, again. Ooh, there's a blue 2x3. Actually, let me replace the 2x2 and the 1x2 on the new funnel and replace it with the 2x3. Now it looks a whole lot cleaner. Yes. Welcome back to the stream, Y Animation. Yes, good to have you back. Unfortunately, we are going to be closing shop pretty soon. But I'll still try to keep streaming for a little bit longer at the current moment. Anywho, have you watched the new Squid Game 3? I have not watched any Squid Games. First of all, because I'm very much way too young to watch Squid Games, I do believe. Another thing, even if I was old enough to watch Squid Game, I probably wouldn't. You know why? Because it's violent and I've heard disgusting. and very toxic and negative, and who needs that in their lives, to be honest? But hey, I've heard that the storyline is actually really good, and I'm a big fan of movies and storylines in general, and writing especially. So maybe, who knows? When I'm old enough to have my own Netflix account, maybe I'll watch it. Welcome to the stream, Caledonian C92. What am I building? I'm building a Lego version of the SS United States Ocean Liner. The fastest ocean liner ever built, and to this day holds the record of the fastest transatlantic crossing by ship in just over 2 days at a cruising speed of 44 knots. I know, pretty crazy. Gosh damn, yeah, I know. Yeah, Francis Gibbs was not joking around with this thing. Or sorry, why do I keep calling him Francis Gibbs? Francis was his middle name. His name is William Francis Gibbs. Sure, I should really be calling him William Gibbs, shouldn't I? Did it get scrapped? No, actually, it didn't, thankfully. But its alternate fate is arguably arguably better, but also not ideal. She was recently moved from Philadelphia to Mobile, Alabama, to get sunk and turn into an artificial reef as a diving tourist attraction, which is pretty sad, but still better than getting scrapped. I agree. Yeah, you're right. It's at least something. It is better than scrapping. Still not ideal, though, but definitely better than scrapping. Still doing really good on the black brick stockpile. We seem to be just about 2/3 through with it. So I really hope that this can last us up till the end of this project. Yep, put that there. I only know like Texas and California because. Oh wait, what? I only know Texas and California because I'm not from America. Oh, you mean like states? Ah, yes. I mean, California and Texas are two of the biggest mainland U.S. states. So I mean, I guess they're pretty well known. Me personally, I haven't been to either, but hopefully I can go there one day. Anyway, yeah, now on to the white brick layer. The white brick collection ain't looking too good, though. Only got a couple. Alright. Alright, Chad, probably gonna end stream in maybe 5 minutes. So we'll see. Do we put that there? I say we put that there. Why not? There. Giant old wedge. There. Okay, yeah, that works. No, it really does work. And it killed 2 birds with 1 stone because we needed to put a plate there anyways. Actually, we shouldn't use a white brick. We need that for other occurrences. I'm gonna head to sleep. All right. Good night, Caledonian. Thank you for joining in. Sweet dreams, I guess. Hope to see you in the next stream. Oh wait, 1 a.m. Oh, that must mean you're in the UK too. Man, it feels like half the people that have joined this stream today are from the UK. That's actually kind of crazy. Ooh, did you hear that? Wait, let me take off my mic right now and give you guys some squishy Lego goodness. Wait. Oh. Looks like I was trying to create ASMR so hard that I actually cracked this ship. That is very much less than ideal. Okay, it's not that bad. Just fix it like that. There we go. Nice. Okay. What time is it? 8:25. All right, gonna sign off in a couple minutes here now. I want to at least get that white part done up and finished here before I go. Just put those bricks all around there. Oh, no more space for that one, I guess. Where are all my brick separators gone? There. Let me take some of this off and see if I can incorporate a larger piece there. I can. It's very good. Oh, wait. Why can't I do that? What's going on here? Oh, wait. Does it go underneath? What? No, it doesn't. What's going on here, though? What's going on? Urged. Yeah, no, it's not going underneath. I cannot get this out. Ugh. Come on. Gotta end stream in 3 minutes. Please come out. Come on, dude. Please. Please, dude. Please come out. Please. Alright, hopefully that helps. Oh, something fell down too. I'm such an idiot, dude. Oh my gosh, it does go underneath. I wasted a lot of time there. That was not awesome. Not very awesome indeed, I know. And that piece fell out too, which is also not ideal. How are we gonna get that piece back in there now? Maybe if we just use a 1x2 instead, maybe things will turn out a bit better. Let me just do that. It'll be easier to get back in. Oh wait, actually let me go back over to this side. Ooh! That just flew out. Okay, there we go. Fixed. Instead, let's try that on this side now. Let's put these sand green plates back now. There. Will that fit? That won't fit. But if we put a 2x2 there, then it will fit. Right. When people leave, I'm still here because I'm your subscriber. I'll never do that. That means a lot, AK-47. Thank you. Thank you so much. I mean, really, that's what being subscribed should be all about. But some people don't exercise that, I guess. But thank you at least for doing so. It means a lot that you're still sticking around here. Actually, let me put a sand green 2x2 plate right there. Where are they? There they are. There we go. Alrighty then, let me just seal that back up. Let me get back in my chair. And I think that with that, that is going to be it for this week's live stream. Yeah, there we go. The end. Yeah, we're going a little bit over time here. What was it, 8:31? Nothing you can do about that. More time is good, always, anyways. So that's going to be it for this stream. Thank you, everybody who joined in, everyone who came in, left a like, chatted. Some of you even subscribed, which I greatly appreciate. As always, we are trying to hit 2,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and we are getting extremely close to that goal. So if you guys just hit that subscribe button down below, that would be very greatly appreciated. And I mean, we did not as much progress as I had hoped today, but hey, we did build the second funnel. We got 2 of these now. So that's the whole funnel situation completed. Next stream, we'll probably focus on actually integrating this funnel into the actual main superstructure, integrating in, connecting it, at least connecting it. And oh, welcome to the stream, Max Bricks. Unfortunate that you had to join at the end of the stream, but hopefully you can make it your next stream, you know? So hopefully, yeah. Hello, comrade. Yeah. Hey, Max Bricks. Yeah, unfortunate that you joined at the end of the stream, but oh well. What can be done? When is streaming next time? Hopefully next Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. On July the 15th. That would be 5 p.m. Central Time, 4 p.m. Mountain Time, 3 p.m. Pacific Time. Additionally, that would also be... What would that be? Yeah, that would be 11 p.m. British time, yeah, and anything else. Any other time zone. I'm not going to mention every time zone, obviously, but yeah, that's every time that the stream will be happening. Anyway, yes, thank you everyone who tuned in. Thank you everyone who chatted and talked with me. And thank you everyone who has overall on this journey been with me building this thing. I mean, we are getting very close to the end. I mean, it's actually crazy how close we are. We are well over halfway done with building the Lego SS United States mock. So, yeah, I don't know why I always try to drag out the endings of these streams. Yeah, that's it. The stream's ending. Okay. Uh, Again, thank you everyone who joined. I'll see you guys next time. And this is me, Michael Cum Lego, signing out for the today.